Apple Vision Pro? What about Apple Vision No? Let's get some nuanced discussion here, because my feed has just been filled with...
The Apple Vision Pro is finally here.
The Apple Vision Pro has been... This is the Apple Vision Pro.
Whoa! This is everything.
Oh, look at the chat! Oh, God! It says hello! It says hello!
Guys, let's talk about this new product, the Apple Vision Pro. I don't think anybody's done coverage on it yet. I can now watch TV and listen to music in my own home.
Now let's just point out the obvious. This device is the most overcomplicated way of doing nothing. Right? What, you can listen to music on your commute and watch YouTube. So this is a phone, and I've been doing those exact things for a decade already. Oh, that's not immersive enough? Watch this.
Whoa, Dad, it feels like I'm really there.
Enough! It's like when they used to say, don't sit too close to the TV for too long or you'll get square eyes. And now we're throwing that advice away and the TVs literally sit on our face. Our next generation's just gonna look like this. Apple has managed to make every single one of their devices do the same thing, but just in a different way to make you buy it. MacBook, use apps on your lap. iPad, the same, but smaller. Apple Watch, you get it by now. And now with the Vision Pro, they're coming for your eyes. They're coming for the glasses community. It should be considered a hate crime against the visually impaired. I'm not even joking though, they make you pay extra if you have prescription lenses. And you see, they trick you. Tim Apple and this other man, they're trying to make you think you need this headset. You'll be missing out otherwise.
I want to show you guys just a little bit of what a real workflow might look like for the Vision Pro. See the Mac screen right here? Messages, Slack, another Safari window right here. Keyboard works just fine. And also my mouse will go over here and I can go ahead and type right here.
I just have to ask why. Honestly, we have it so good right now. The way I can just tap between Minecraft and YouTube and Premiere on this single monitor with such ease is a feat of technology. I don't need anything else.
Keyboard works just fine.
With the Vision Professional, the way you have to break your neck to look at your 20 applications is insane. They present it as a seamless experience where all of your applications are surrounding you like you're the main character. But honestly, who would ever use it like that? Do you seriously expect me to be working with all of this around me? You know, the same type of people that vomit when they see a pop-up ad will have the most cluttered Vision Pro setups. The stocks in the corner, because you know, normal people use stocks, like 50 separate tabs and WhatsApp open. But because it's the Vision Pro, you're being efficient, not messy. It's funny how the introduction of the personal computer removed the clutter from our lives. Everything you needed was now in a convenient box. And now we've kind of said, no, I don't like order. I like chaos, disorder, and mayhem. I want all my applications to be spread across my whole field of vision. Honestly, watching this video, I wasn't even joking. The way he has to have the same neck flexibility as an owl to use this device is not alright. Soon Apple will sell a neck brace attachment for the Vision Pro for an extra $600. You know, we have this for a reason. Our next generation is just gonna look like this, and the skin under their VR goggles is just gonna look so incredibly pale. And you might argue, why not just have one application in front of you if you don't want to look around all the time?
That's what a laptop is. Apple already sell those.
I'll show you a couple more things. Got the messages again. Got music set up here. Gordon Ramsay showing me how to cook above the stove. Notes right here for some groceries. Can walk around freely. And as we walk around the house, everything stays pinned exactly where we left it.
Okay, so now he walks around the home and shows off the capability whereby the applications stay in place when moving around. Which I must admit, the technology is very impressive. But doesn't this take away from the entire point of the device, allowing you to work more efficiently and immersively? Let me ask you, what's more immersive than a pen and paper? Because you are quick to bin that off.
Notes right here for some groceries.
You have a grocery list constantly hovering over your fridge. Now that crosses the line. Imagine you needed to add something to the list.
Let me just pop on my Apple Vision Pro and walk over to the refrigerator.
And then awkwardly type in isopropyl alcohol. What, you don't put isopropyl alcohol on your weekly shopping list? The type of people who put isopropyl alcohol on their shopping list are the same type to put a virtual reality TV over their TV.
Big screen TV set up on my wall.
I mean, talk about multiple devices that just do the same thing.
And as we walk around the house, everything stays pinned exactly where we left it.
You know, when I walk around my house, I don't have to worry if my TV and PC will still be there. Just an extra detail. If you dare move around your house with a headset on, your applications might just disappear. You come back from the toilet like, Dad, Where's all my work gone? Lots of people are praising him in the comments like,
This is better than all the other Apple advertisements.
but really, this is the first video I've seen that's just pointing out all of the flaws.
I want to show you guys just a little bit of what a real workflow might look like for the Vision Pro.
If this is what a real workflow might look like, I don't want to be a part of that. Do you really want to live in a world where people are like,
Hey Brittany, check this out. Look at this video here.
Brad, I don't have one of those headset thingies.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're super poor.
Brad?
Sorry babe, can't hear you. I have it configured to mute poor people.
okay, this brings me on to another subsection of this trend. Cooking with the Vision Pro.
Crouton is a recipe app for the Vision Pro. So I put the window on one side of the kitchen and got cooking. Prepping food was really natural, especially I could cut onions all day in this. But the absolute best thing, so I see the timer here, and now I can move it over the pasta. And now I have a second timer for 6 minutes that I'm putting over the mushrooms. This is just the coolest.
And as a self-proclaimed person who knows how to cook, this really gets to me.
Gordon Ramsay showing me how to cook above the stove.
Just this clip here ruined my day. Gordon Ramsay showing me how to cook above my stove. Right, yeah. Yeah, okay, fine. Wait. It's like how they say the Apple Watch encourages fitness and healthy living. Are you telling me this headset will make me cook better? Honestly, I only see this with the goggles steaming up, burning yourself. Meanwhile, the several timers you sneakily set up are just going off and you can't stop them. Or in another instance, when you're cooking with someone else wearing the Vision Pro, they're not going to be very happy.
Hey babe, watch this.
When you cook, just take it off. Do better. Anyway, the headset isn't just limited to inside your home. You can use it outside.
Can I get 2 bulgogi bliss sandwiches? The maple pancake latte. I have like the food order like popped up here, so that's kind of cool.
I feel like these videos are just testing the water to see what is socially acceptable, and that water is boiling hot, so you should leave it alone. Watching every single piece of coverage on this product makes me feel every example of it being used is just an unrealistic stretch. Like you're forcing super unrealistic situations like this.
So this is what game night looks like with the Apple Vision Pro. Here we are selecting Battleship to play. It feels like a video game, but you're playing a board game. I was honestly a little bit skeptical, but this ended up being such a fun way to play a board game.
Yep, altogether, games night only cost them $7,000. You're right next to... You're right next to each other. You're right next to each other. There comes a point where I can't tell if this is clickbait or not, but imagine playing a board game, looking up, and seeing this.
This ended up being such a fun way to play a board game.
I'm surprised they didn't plonk a little headset on the dog so that it could join in. There, that's another price add-on Apple can put in the checkout.
Dog Vision Pro adapter, $900.
But then again, playing chess with an Apple Vision Pro would be great, because you could just have Netflix on the side to cure your boredom, or even FaceTiming someone telling you what your next move should be.
What in the world? I'm playing chess on Apple Vision Pro right now. There's nothing here, but I see it. What do you think about playing virtual Apple Vision Pro chess?
Considering the price tag and everything, there comes with it a sense of superiority. Like using this will make you think better, work faster, being an improved human being that does stuff like this. If you don't edit your photos on top of a skyscraper at sunset, you're a beta! And if that video doesn't illustrate that philosophy, then I don't know. Just standing on top of a building staring into the evening horizon, waving your hands around, editing a photo like Tony Stark inventing time travel. And it's funny because Apple would see this and go, yeah, that's just how a normal person would use it. No. Maybe in an advert that would be expected, like when they thought people would use their iPad Pro in a tree. Huh? But I'm fairly confident in saying, in a year's time, this is the device that you'll see someone wearing as they lay down, stuffing their face with Pringles as they binge Succession or something. They're not doing all these grand gestures, editing photos at sunset, writing essays, composing music. They're just reaching for the pause button if they don't fall asleep beforehand. You know what? This is just a glorified sleeping mask. Okay, well maybe that's not true. Because you can actually sleep with a sleeping mask. This doesn't even serve that simple role. You just paid $100 extra to put prescription lenses in this hunk of metal. Great, like a second pair of sunglasses. No, when these are turned off, all you see is this. Darkness. You just paid for a brick with lenses that requires a battery pack so that you can see your surroundings, which you could have already done if you just took them off. Does this sound irrational to you? like an old person scoffing at new technology. Well, maybe they know what they're talking about. Also, trust Apple to make virtual reality boring. You know your product is lacking when your best example of innovation is editing a photo on a rooftop. And as far as I can see, this is just a phone, but really close to your eyes. That's right, I figured it out. The Vision Pro is just 2 iPhone 5s squashed into ski goggles. But there is one knot in this. Never have I seen so many people come to Mark Zuckerberg's defense regarding his own headset, MetaQuest 3. A device that allows you to explore the metaverse.
I believe the metaverse is the next chapter for the internet.
Every other comment on these videos is like,
MetaQuest 3 is better.
just get the MetaQuest 3, people, it's the same thing. Just buy a MetaQuest 3. Crying, praying hands. And now it's just turned into a phrase that people ride with. But let's be honest, all virtual reality headsets are on the same level. They're just chilling down here waiting to be relevant, waiting to be in everyone's homes. But they have a long way to go. Hey, maybe one day. Anyway, with all that being said, if someone could give me one for about £200, I wouldn't be complaining. Like, genuinely, if someone could do that for me, no, like, really, if someone could actually do that for me,